This is your host, Kozar Raspel. Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last video, we started the Pride Lands and finished up Halloween Town. Overall, a very productive episode, and now we're going to be trying to take out the rest of the Pride Lands. There's a lot of cutscenes in this one, so it'll be running it close whether or not we get there, but I believe even if I don't make it within the 30-minute mark that I give myself, I'll let it slide this time because there's a lot of distance to cover in these. But yeah, we obtained the dash ability and it's now super easy to get around the place. So even though these worlds are so big, yeah, it doesn't really matter anymore. What does matter is that every single place is still filled with Heartless. Oh, I saw you. AP boost. I got a lot of those. I have not used a single AP boost throughout the entire game yet, simply because, well, I've never needed the AP, and I don't really use it on Donald and Goofy until we hit the end game, because I don't know how much AP they'll need at the end game to get every ability that I want them to have. Honestly, Donald and Goofy don't do much in terms of battles. I mean, Goofy is supplier of potions, Donald is supplier of cures, but beyond that, they don't really do much battle-wise. If you compare their damage to how much damage Sora deals, it's negligible at best. Trying to recreate the beautiful animation of when Rafiki did this the first time. All the facial animations that happened. It doesn't work as well in this game, gotta say. It is time. It is time?
When Simba's
I'm sure he
father,
meant to
King
say
Mufasa,
that.
died, we were told that Simba died alongside him.
Who told you that?
Scar.
And you know, something else that I really wish they went into more detail is how the heck the Pride Lands got out of the realm of darkness. I mean, I'm okay with glossing that over when it came to Mulan's world, because it was like the first world we went to.
Sora,
but I
hurry!
really would have liked some type of explanation as of now. Also, how did Rafiki get here from Pride Rock so fast? Questions for another day. But yeah, I'm so confused that, like, Simba's world was swallowed up by the darkness, and our actions in Kingdom Hearts 1 did save a lot of worlds, it said. Which is why I can kind of get it. Oh, Crystal. But I do wish, like, we got an explanation, because no one seems to remember that Pride Rock was swallowed up by darkness. That's why we got Simba in the first game. That's why we got Mushu in the first game. Their worlds were swallowed. And no one seems to even, like, hint that that happened. I feel like that could have been, like, even if it was really minor and half-baked, it could have been something that we explored just a tiny bit. I just need to stop these guys. It's nice being able to hit them with Magnet and they don't do a thing. I got that last video as well. It takes a lot of MP to cast, but it is so worth it. Also, I'm getting a lot of Serenity Crystals in this area. And Serenity Gems. Oh, and those monkeys on top of those guys? Yeah, they have a small chance of dropping a staff for Donald that I actually really want. I'm not gonna go, like, farming for it, but if they happen to drop one, that would be awesome. Apparently, if I want Serenity materials, I just have to head here. Huh. Nope. I don't think high jump worked. Oh. No. Tried to dash jump there. Okay, is dash jump a thing? I forget. Oh, hello. Just hit you with magnet. Also, Lion Sora has 2 ranks of air combo plus and 2 ranks of combo plus, so his combos are way longer than normal. In fact, I think I will get my own version of combo plus as soon as I level up Valor Form, which, if I remember correctly, I still only need 1 more hit to do.
Simba! It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here
Hey,
too.
he said Sora, Donald, and Goofy in that order with nothing else in between those words except for an
Sora,
exclamation point.
Donald, Goofy.
And since he said it there, take 2 shots.
What happened to you?
Help, Simba! Help! She's gonna eat us!
Timon! Pumbaa! Something must have happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends. Okay, we'll back you up.
Sora was very calm about that. But before we help them out, there's stuff to get. The Oasis map. Oh, is this the important one? Torn pages! Okay, so that makes 2, and I remember where a 3rd one is, but I don't remember where the 4th one is. Oh, this is gonna bug me. Oh, this is gonna bug me way too much. Like, I know there's one in Agrabah still that we have to get later, but I don't remember where the 3rd one is. And there's only 4 pages, again, if I'm remembering correctly. It has been years
Simba,
since I've,
wait.
like, tried to get the Ultima weapon.
It's Nala. Don't you recognize her? Nala? It's me, Simba.
Simba! You are alive!
Hey, what's going on here?
Well, they had an appropriate reaction. People should start fearing
Don't
me.
worry.
It's about
You're all
time
friends of mine.
Sora became the malevolent
So that
dictator of the
means
universe.
Nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
Are you sure they don't want to eat me? Like I'm some kind of pig?
We won't, but you are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig.
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes?
Why am I not surprised?
Simba, you've got to come back to Pride Rock. I thought Sora might be able to help, but you're the only one who can save us from Scar.
I don't know, if Sora hits him in the head with a piece of metal enough times, it
Why?
should do the job.
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Simba?
Hakuna?
Matata!
Hakuna?
Matata!
He's not the Simba I remember. Something about Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, we're chanting that for some reason. I want to point out that I pushed the triangle button, which told me to cheer up, and because I have the reaction boost ability, I should have had a 50% more effective cheer up for Simba. And this did not seem to work at all.
I can't go back. It won't change anything.
Look at the stars.
Oh hey, there actually is another scene that includes Mufasa.
Look down on us from those stars. So whenever you feel alone, just remember that those kings will always...
I actually really like how Cub Simba looks.
Father, are you there?
Turns out he's a Heartless. Sora has to leap at that and smack it with the Keyblade a whole bunch of times.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Remember who you are.
You can all come out now. I'm going back to face my past. I could use your help.
He really is a king.
Okay, back from that short break, and we got the Circle of Life, which actually has MP Haste equipped to it, and I'm gonna go along with Donald for the cures. Don't need to use up all the potions that I have, if I have any left. Goofy's been going a little bit crazy with them. Don't need auto limit, so I'm just going... You know what, I'm probably not going to use that at all. And, you know, I think this is the very first time... Yeah, we get MP Haste, but the magic is down a little bit more, but you know what, I think it's worth it. I think the MP Haste is definitely worth it. Is this the first time we got a Keyblade before, like, before actually completing a world? That's so strange. Like, why didn't we get this for completing the world? I mean, sure, there are some events where, like, beat a certain enemy, get a new Keyblade, but we didn't do anything. We did pretty much the same thing we've been doing all the time. Ooh, power gems. That's new. Or maybe it's not new and I completely forgot. I'm gonna have to run through this area again, aren't I? You know what? I'm gonna have to run through every area off screen. Defense up, heck yes. Okay, so the shamans drop the power gems. I really want the shamans to drop, I believe it's called the Shaman's Relic. There are a lot of them, so maybe I'll get lucky and one of them will drop it. I think they're allowed to be on the backs of those headless wildebeest, if that's what those are called. Are they called wildebeest? Oh man, I'm supposed to be the Kingdom Hearts expert around here, telling you guys the tips and tricks and whatnot, and yet I don't even know all the names of all the enemies. There's so many, it gets convoluted after a while. We already know we're going to Pride Rock. Don't really need a cutscene to tell me that Pride Rock is in trouble. We know this.
Wait a minute, we're gonna fight your uncle for this?
Yeah.
Yes, Timon. This is my home.
Oh, hey, we are right there. We didn't have to go through the valley at all.
Simba, you're alive.
This kingdom doesn't belong to you.
Simba's the rightful king.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step down or fight.
Must this all end in violence?
Yes.
I'd
Have you
hate
not
to
seen the
be
countless
responsible for
worlds we've been to
family
before? Actually, you know, it's not countless.
Put
It's
the
more
past
like
behind me.
8, but everything ends in
Your
violence.
faithful subjects, have they?
Simba, what's he talking about?
Go on. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
I am.
He admits it, murderer. If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. Do you deny it?
No, but it was an accident.
You're in trouble again. But this time, Daddy isn't here to save you. And now everyone knows why. Now, this looks familiar.
I love how Scar was just going on this rant
Yes, I remember. This is just
about how Simba killed
before he died.
about how Simba killed him, and then immediately 180s it in the same exact like paragraph, telling Simba that he killed Mufasa. Wow. The conversation literally went, you know how you killed Mufasa? I have a secret, I killed Mufasa.
All right. I did it.
And then he admitted it. Like, seriously, the scene is so rushed. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, I know we're trying to quickly recap everything, but you could have spaced it out at least a little bit. Like, have us do a couple fights where Simba does believe that he's, you know, the murderer of his father.
On me, coming through!
No scream effects or anything. They're just gone. And sorry about that other cut. My cat started, like, getting around me and started being really annoying because she wanted fed. But what are we doing now? Oh yeah, we're saving Timon and Pumbaa from the hyenas. Come on. This battle really is more about saving them than it is actually defeating these hyenas, because they can just all of a sudden take a ton of damage for no reason. There's no real good place to call them over. Okay, that one's gone. As long as I focus on one at a time. Oh no. I don't have a lot of health. Apparently I used my tail to use high potions. Done, and we even got a little bit more max HP to go along with it.
Where's Simba?
Did your mouth even move when you said that? Okay, let's just go then. Oh, can I get that? Yeah, I can get that. Daylight puzzle piece.
This is his fight, Donald.
Since when? Like, yeah, you might say that this is Simba's fight, but we've helped out with so many fights. I guess you can argue those people had Heartless on their side. Oh, he did.
You're okay.
Oh, that was just a sneak preview. 'Cause this ain't over. Oh, not by a long shot. Anger and jealousy turned the king of Pride Rock into a Heartless. Oh, your kingdom's gonna rise again. But this time as the Pride Lands of Darkness.
Again, not the best naming committee you got going on, villains.
That's what you think.
I mean, you got the Pride Lands of Darkness is going to be run by the Santa Heartless instead of Santa Claus. Like, you guys just aren't good with names whatsoever. Oh, I am falling for every trick in the book right now. Oh, that's right. Fire. Use a high potion. I just need to outlast him in a mode that I take a superb amount of more damage. I can last until my MP comes back for the next cure. Oh, he becomes invincible. That's right. Oh, what the? I got cornered. The worst part is I remembered how that attack was going to work the moment it started again. And he's got like a whole bunch of different forms. And I'm going to throw this out there. This Scar sucks. I was expecting a big Heartless symbol to appear on him. Or something else. Like, Shrouded in Darkness. A color palette swap. Like, something to indicate that he's now, like, you know, evil. Well, more evil than before. Oh, what's going on? Oh, he's got lightning now. He does switch to like a whole bunch of different elements, which is cool. Gonna use this. But yeah, he's using darkness. Like, he's got darkness now. And the way to beat this is by Tokyo drifting. Go around in circles and... oh no, I'm cornered. Okay, and it's over. Yeah, that's all I had to do to beat that. Here. Now he's gonna leap around with fire again, and... like, the only element I think he doesn't use is ice, unless I'm forgetting one. High potion, high potion. Yeah, this MP Haste Keyblade's doing me pretty good. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's doing as much simply... oh, no. No, getting away from this. Getting away from... no! Okay, he went through me that time instead of standing on me. Not much more. Come on, final hit. Use a high potion, just in case. Bam! And my maximum MP increased too, which is fantastic. Means more uses of all my spells. Just fall over already. Pretty sure the scene's supposed to be raining right now, but I guess they didn't have time to animate that. Oh, those soulless eyes. I think it would have been a really nice touch if Mufasa was in the clouds here. I mean, come on. We know the scene, and what even triggered that this time? Like, usually an object of personal value.
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba.
Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him.
And
we'll be
here's
back
something
soon.
else that I know it's nitpicky as heck, but
So busy, he'll
even
probably
though we
forget
did
about
the
his
whole
two best
path
buddies.
opening thing right
always
there
got
where
Hakuna Matata,
the
right?
where we're supposed to go from one world to the next
mean,
world,
yes, so?
there is no world
What if he
Pride Rock
forgets to tell the
connects to.
carnivores who
Like,
we
that's
are?
it.
One look at you.
This is the end of the line. We've been to every single world on the map right now.
And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner.
Like, the last world is actually connected to Twilight Town in a way. We don't actually go to it from Pride Rock.
never forget
We don't
your
go
true
anywhere from
buddies.
Pride Rock. That's not to say we've been to every world, though. And we get Fire, which would upgrade our Fire to Fire. But yeah, see, they're like, we don't go anywhere. However, that did unlock a tournament in Olympus Coliseum, not necessarily unlock the Olympus Coliseum itself. We still have a little bit of time left, so I think we're supposed to go back to Hollow Bastion now. Okay, that was Q being an idiot. We need to head to Twilight Town. That's right. I completely forgot Twilight Town reappeared.
Help! The Sandlot!
Because this scene with Twilight Town is so small that I forgot it existed.
Sounds like we've got
Like,
trouble.
even though it showed that Kyrie came here through a portal of darkness with Pluto, we're going to the Sandlot. And by the way, now that we are playing as Sora, we can go collect a lot more treasure chests here. But I'm gonna hold off on collecting most of them, simply because, well, we're going to have to come back to Twilight Town anyway, and we've already explored enough of Twilight Town with Roxas, to be honest. I might go Valor form now.
We'll take it from here.
Valor form might be a fun idea. Try to raise it up. And in fact, because I've been using Drive form so much, something bad might happen though. Yep, I turned Anti-Sora, a form I wanted to tell you guys for a while. This form is what happens if you overuse your drive gauges too much. I thought this would happen now, to be honest, because I have just been abusing them lately. And it's a form that makes Sora go wild with his power, but he also takes increased damage, and I have to be very careful how I play with it. But if you use correctly, it's just so much fun. Never use this form against bosses, though, because you can't heal while using it. You have to wait for the drive gauge to completely exit. Like that. Now, that being said, there's no way to force Anti-Sora form. So it's not like you can play the entire game with it. Ow. Oh no, no. Locked in that, heal. Okay. Okay. That works. These guys are tough. Oh, I should use Magnet. That might work out very well for me if that's the case. It's just they're shielded like the large bodies. If I wait just a bit longer... And magnet. Oh, he is freaking out. And now I can pick up this, grab a whole bunch of enemies, like magneted, and then go crazy. And then grab his and do the exact same thing again. Wham, 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 wham. But yeah, that being said, there are ways to get around the anti-form, which is actually why I've not procced it until this very moment.
By the way,
because this is like a time I was not being careful with it. I thought I was actually going to activate it, like I said.
You see, Axel's no longer acting in our best interest.
Is he with the organization too?
Yes.
You having a fight? Not a very organized organization.
Oh!
Don't
Bird.
let your guard down. Axel will stop at nothing to turn you into a Heartless.
Gee, thanks for looking out for us, mister. But I'm sure we can take care of ourselves just fine.
Glad to hear it. Axel aside, it would break our hearts to hear something happen to you.
Hearts? You don't have any hearts.
Again, sick burn.
True, we don't have hearts. But...
You know, I was about to call it. I was thinking this was Syx who was talking. I don't remember, like, I was going purely off of the voice, though.
We know very well how to injure a heart. Sora.
Like, many of the Organization 13 are interchangeable in these cutscenes. Because they have no personalities. Actually, the only one with the personality is Axel and Demyx, who freaks out during most of it, and, like, Demyx was the one we fought during Olympus Coliseum.
Hey! Wait! What did he mean? End up like Riku?
Hey, how about you get out of my town now? You've caused enough trouble.
Why do you say it's us? We literally showed up and saved you. Whatever.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, who needs them?
Hold it.
Make up your mind.
This goes to the strongest guy in Twilight Town.
Thanks, but we don't really need it.
Whoa!
Yeah, you see, Goofy's the strongest person in Twilight Town, apparently.
Oh, Sora! Pence, right?
Do you know a girl named Kairi?
Kairi? I sure do!
Then you better come to the station.
Okay, let's quickly head to the station. Okay, again, sorry for all the cuts. I've been interrupted maybe 4 times during this one video. And I want to... And
so
yeah,
how
because
do
of
you
that,
guys know
I'm
Kairi?
probably going over the 30-minute mark, like I said. Like I said, I wanted to try to fulfill, but hey. We're at least getting Twilight Town out of the way.
Kairi was really here?
Yeah. And she said she was looking for you.
Tell me where she is.
Well...
What a romantic story.
If you stick around, Sora's bound to show up.
Yeah, he said he's coming back.
Okay.
What took you so long, Kairi? Somehow, I just knew you'd be here.
How?
I
How
tell
did you
Kairi,
figure that at all?
You've got a lot of guts, jumping right into the darkness like that.
Man, they're not even hit, like, it's not even like Axel is dodging there. They're just not even getting close to him.
Let go of me. Let go.
Kairi.
You think it might have been Axel?
Sorry.
Hey, it's not your fault. Come on, Cheer up.
Though you could have at least, you know, landed a
I
punch.
can even say that. I gotta help Kyrie. That was close.
I mean, that was close. It broke. And recreating the Roxas scene completely out of nowhere.
Sora, are you okay?
Huh? What?
And yeah, after that one battle in the Sandlot and a couple of cutscenes, that's all we had to do to complete Twilight Town this time. And you know, I'm throwing this out there just like the Pride Lands. This doesn't lead anywhere. Like, this gateway that we're supposedly opening, it doesn't lead anywhere. Like, I know I said the final world and Twilight Town were connected, but you don't get there via Gummy Ship.
Kyrie and Riku are waiting somewhere along it.
You'd better hurry then.
You coming back?
Promise.
So I don't even know what we did by shooting that beam up into the sky there. But for some reason, Sora just now remembers that he has Oathkeeper. And we get Limit Form, which is exclusive to Final Mix. Like this Final Mix version. And it's a form that Sora can actually transform into alone.
I passed on the message as you so desired. I told the young Sora to keep defeating the Heartless.
Good. Not only have you the power to inflict pain, you also have the power to plant seeds of doubt in one's receptive heart. Sora will soon begin to doubt himself. It will cause him to hesitate, and that hesitation will turn to anger. That anger will fuel him to get rid of his apprehension and move forward. He will pave the way for the future we desire.
There's something I've meant to ask.
About Axel, the poor fool. How long will he keep chasing the illusion of friendship when he himself lacks emotion? Trying so hard to retrieve what he has lost, when it may never have existed in the first place.
Till the retcon happened and we find out that Axel is, like, regrowing his own heart. Because of the friendship he's shared with Roxas.
The King, Riku, and now I've lost Kyrie again, too.
So we actually backtracked on our ultimate journey.
Don't be sad.
Donald's right, you know. Why, you're the key that connects everything.
So it's all my fault.
Yeah! Wait.
I didn't mean that. Just do what comes natural to you, and we're sure to find them.
So beat things over the head with a large metal stick and everything will be fine.
Thanks, guys.
Oh no! Hollow Bastion! It's all covered in darkness! You're right, Chipper. I wonder what's going on. Sora! We better hurry and check it out right away!
And actually, that scene right there reminded me where the last torn pages I was wondering where are. Like, yeah, we have to go to Hollow Bastion to get the last torn pages. well, the third torn pages, and then we have to go back to Agrabah later to get those torn pages. But that's going to be it for this episode. Next time on Kingdom Hearts 2, we're going to be heading back to Hollow Bastion and seeing what this Shroud of Darkness is all about. Until then, this has been your host, Quasar Raspel, hoping to see you in the next video, and signing out.